Hi, this is George again, your local AI expert from Aotearoa, New Zealand. If you're a millennial, then you probably remember the pain of trying to teach your parents how to use technology. And if you're a millennial with immigrant parents, then it probably went a little like this.
嗌仔，我想寄一幅相俾朋友睇啊，點寄啊？
你可以用開嗰個 chat app 嚟嘅，你開咗個 chat app 未啊？
哦，開咗啦，咁點啊？
OK，咁你撳 plus 嗰個 button，
撳 plus 嗰個啊 ，OK。哇，咁多嘢嘅，
咁你見唔見到 photo 啊？你撳 photo
啊，睇唔到 photo 喎。
睇清楚。
睇咩清楚啊？你媽盲嘅咩？
嗱，下邊仲有啊。
哦 ，OK， 撥唔喐嘅。
係啊 ，swipe 向上先睇到下邊噶嘛。
哦，喺下邊睇到 photo 啦。OK， 大鑊啊！突然間出個警告出嚟啊！
有咩事啊？你撳咗 photo 應該 show 你啲 photo 噶咯喎。
係啊，點知啊啲字咁細，唉死咯！咁多嘢彈出嚟嘅。
係啊，冇事啊，有咩大鑊啊？你 press accept 就得噶啦。
點可以就咁撳允許啊？真係而家咁多詐騙電話。
So however hard you thought teaching your parents technology was, double it when there's a language barrier. However, one saving grace is that for the most part, parents only use simple functionalities on their phone, such as calling, texting, taking a photo, and navigation. And all of these features are accessible through Siri. So I thought maybe I could get my mum to operate her phone entirely through Siri. And Siri is available in Cantonese, so that would solve our problem, right? Let's give that a test with navigation.
帶我去33 Riccarton Road。
如果要執行，你要打開定位服務。你想淨係喺呢一次打開，定係用 Siri 嘅時候都打開？
This freaks my mum out a lot, which is the reason why I put that in the skit. So if I just go allow using the app, let's see whether it understood me at all. Doesn't do anything. This is a very common mistake that happens when you write a mobile app that requires permissions. You're supposed to make it do something after you complete the permission, but instead it did nothing.
帶我去33 Riccarton Road。
如果要執行，你要打開定。
I already gave it permission. What the f***?
打開，定係用 Siri 嘅時候都打開。
Allow while using the app. This is rubbish.
我想去33 Riccarton Road。
取得去以下地點嘅路線 ：Merchants Liquor Lincoln Road。
Okay, in the past when I've tried this, it would simply not comprehend any English that I give it. In this case it did, but it just did an absolute awful job and thinks I want to go to a liquor store. So apparently if I...
沿 John Campbell Crescent 前進，然後喺80米之後轉右，沿 Thomas Kane Lane 前進。
I'm just going to shut that up now. Given how useless Siri is, the last time I tried to use it in earnest was a few years back, and back then there were only a handful of languages, and the Cantonese version would not understand any of the English words that I spoke to it at all. Except today, when I went to the settings to change the language, I realized that there were far more languages available, and there were multiple variants of Cantonese. There was the Hong Kong Cantonese, which I just tested, and there was the mainland Chinese Cantonese. So I'm just going to put it to mainland Chinese Cantonese to see how it performs.
帶我去33 Riccarton Road。
我見唔到任何符合嘅位置。
So the mainland China Cantonese version of Siri is completely useless in an English-speaking country, as it simply refuses to even try to understand the English words that you've spoken to it. This is hardly a surprising result, given the British influence into Hong Kong's history. It means that Hong Kongers are actually famous for putting English words throughout the use of Cantonese. But at this point it really doesn't matter, because either version doesn't have enough English comprehension to legitimately allow you to start a navigation to an English road. And therefore, I'm not even going to try and test what type of English words the Hong Kong Cantonese version can actually understand. So Given this video is about AI, we're going to try and solve this problem with a more modern AI. Let's try ChatGPT's Realtime API. Unfortunately, I will not be building a full app today. I've actually had a go at that before, called AGPT, and I will put the video to the demonstration of that app in the description below. It's a lot of effort to build that app, and I'm pretty sure Apple Intelligence is already working on it. AGPT never really worked that well, or it's only marginally better than Siri, because it's still based on that turn-based behavior that these assistants have always been based on, and speech just doesn't work like that. And that's precisely why the Realtime API is such a big leap ahead. It's able to be interrupted, it's able to understand the nuances of speech rather and preserve all that data instead of just converting it into text to be fed into the LLM. And the nuances of voice contains like your tone, and the mixed language capability is only one of the very few things they've managed to address in this completely new architecture. What I've done here is that I have prompt engineered my assistant to be a ChatGPT powered voice assistant, and it's also got functions so that it's able to execute call, text, add contacts, add appointment, and navigate. Because as a voice assistant, it shouldn't just be speaking back to you, it's actually able to execute operations on your phone. So let's do that test case which I previously demonstrated right now, and let's see how well it will work. 我想去33號 Rickerton Road. And it got it pretty much spot on. I don't know how it managed to know that 33 Rickerton Road was actually what I desired, because it actually detected it was Rick spelt differently before. That's very interesting.
I'm glad I could help you find your desired location at 33 Rickerton Road. If you have any more questions
That's
or need
because
further assistance,
ChatGPT now has memory, and I've actually tried this before. Is that right?
actually, in this particular interaction, I don't have memory. Each conversation is independent. So I don't have access to past interactions or information you've shared previously. If there's anything else you'd like to know or do, just let me know.
Then how did you manage to correct the spelling of Rickerton Road when it came to executing functions?
I understood your spoken request and recognized that Rickerton Road should be Rickerton Road, a known location. I rely on context and general knowledge to interpret and correct queries to the best of my ability, rather than relying on previous conversations. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
That is pretty cool. Can you text Owen? He likes Star Wars, and it's his birthday today.
What message would you like me to send to Owen for his birthday?
His name is actually spelled E-O-I-N. He is Irish.
Thanks for the clarification. What message would you like me to send to Eowyn for his birthday?
Well, something that's Star Wars related.
How about this message? Happy birthday, Eowyn. May the Force be with you on your special day and always. Would you like me to send this to him?
Yes, please, send it to him now.
I can send the message for you. Could you please provide Eowyn's phone number or confirm if he is in your contacts?
Here's in my contacts. Okay, that is really cool. Now, it's very interesting because I have a friend called Owen, and his name is spelled in the Irish way. And in a lot of speech-to-text systems, you're not able to actually correct them because the ability for it to understand whether you're trying to spell something or just say the word as a whole, it's not very good at doing that. But today, we have a system that actually can be corrected on the spot. I am looking forward to the new Siri powered by ChatGPT. I think it's finally going to be useful enough that my mum will finally be able to use Siri as the primary way of interacting with her phone rather than learning how to use all the menus and navigate through all those sub-menus.